What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Scorpion coming to you live again. I'm so sorry about that BS of PS4 because I mean for some reason every time that I play this game PS4 shuts down on its own, like what the hell. But enough of that. Enough about that. What are we playing? What the hell is this? I have no idea what the hell we're playing. Okay. So in today's gameplay commentary, I'm gonna be talking about my homies. My homies, the Green Wall, the mans, the myth, the legends. Wait, could they not get killed but from behind there? Oh yeah, they can't get killed. Oh, damn, that's kind of crazy. Oh, almost died. Okay, so today I actually been having an amazing day. I was actually watching MLG Atlanta today. For anybody that missed it, congrats to E United for winning the tournament. They actually did very well. This freaking good and go like good for nothing loser, freaking punk ass bitch that would never succeed in life just killed me. But regardless of that, sorry for getting mad at that kid. Regardless of that, that guy shouldn't. Got it, got it. You see, I've been seeing a lot of Call of Duty today. And the one thing that I definitely noticed is that I need to pre-aim the spots where I'm pretty sure they'll be at. Like this kid. Oh, this kid pre-aimed me as well. That was pretty badass. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, that sucked. I got a gunman SMG at that ring. Okay, but if you guys didn't see it, E United actually took the championship 3-2 in the second grand final set versus Optic Gaming. It was actually one of the better grand finals that I've seen in a very long time. Congrats also to Optic Gaming because your boys in green made one of the like most historic freaking losers bracket runs in history. I want to say that the only thing that challenges that is Complexity UGC Niagara. But complex. If you guys also didn't see Complexity UGC Niagara, they actually ended up bringing back from losers bracket since like round 32 losers bracket. So that was the most historic like run back in Call of Duty history. And in our case today we got to see an Optic Gaming that quite frankly should not have won. Like, however far they freaking made it, I'm gonna be real with you guys, they shouldn't have made it that far. Like, I love my boys in green, like, I truly love my boys in green, but I mean, like, they barely made it out alive. Like, there should have been no reason whatsoever for them to have actually, like, made it that far. But, I'm gonna give you guys a brief lesson of how far they made it, how I think they made it, and what's it called? My thoughts on this Optic Gaming roster and like what we should expect from them in the next event. So for anybody that doesn't know who Optic Gaming is, Optic Gaming is basically one of the best, if not, in my opinion, the second best now according to the frickin' according to today's tournament. They're the second best team in the nation, probably the best team in the world. Like honestly, like after today's performance, I literally think they are the best team in the world. I just think they like got put in some unhealthy situations from their hardpoint game. Now I don't want to talk about their hardpoint games because they apparently like okay. So look at this straight. The four players on Optic Gaming are Seth Scumper, Abner Morris, Abner Scumper, whatever the hell he is. One of the best like Call of Duty players of all time, if not the best Call of Duty player of all time. Yes, I am saying it over another person who is widely considered the best Call of Duty player of all time, the Crim 6, the bot. This guy has laser-like accuracy whenever he goes off, and there's nobody who can stop him. And then you got Formal, the assault rifle god that like for some reason doesn't miss a bullet even at like long range. So this guy might be the best assault rifle player like of all time period. And we got him, and then we got Karma, the king of all clutches. Like this kid clutches like on a freaking like white skull level. So I'm just gonna take you guys through the run at UGC Atlanta, no, MLG Atlanta, and hopefully give you guys a bit of an update on who my favorite Call of Duty team is. Yes, I am part of the Call of Duty fanboys. I don't care what anybody says. Like shit, how could you not cheer for like literally the best squad in Call of Duty history? It's like you're an idiot. Like
Guys,
it's gonna be serious. It's like not cheering for complexity whenever they were on
what's
their
going
hype.
on? No.
By the way, this game mode might be one of the worst game modes, like in Infinite Warfare. Like, what the hell kind of shit is this? But that's what I was saying. They first started off the weekend by
You woke up
facing
at 3?
Team Alliance.
Then
Uh,
sleep now. You don't know silent sleep.
Alright, they first started off the tournament by facing Team Alliance, and they actually made pretty quick work of them. Like, it was a solid 3-0. Then they went off to face, who else was in their pool? Trying to remember who else was in this pool of death. Not the pool of death, but who else was in this actual pool? Team Alliance, Team Splice, and who was the last one? There's another team that they beat pretty handily. Team Alliance, Team Splice, and damn, and Team Evil Geniuses. Okay, so afterwards they went out to take Team Evil Geniuses, and they struggled to actually beat Team Evil EG. Like, it wasn't that the maps weren't that close, like, they truly weren't as close as they should have been. But I mean, like, that isn't like the case. They should have just straight up spanked EG. EG did not have the slaying talent to go against Optic. But basically, oh shoot, these kids might bring it back. Ah, god damn it. Dude, I swear, this game is so bad whenever it comes to these types of guns, is like, shit, people do not want variants. Like, this is why the next is probably gonna outsell this game, because people, like, seriously hate this game. Kind of like I do, but, like, probably, like, on a worse scale. But they basically went on to EG, stomped them 3-1, and then they went on to face arguably the top two European teams, Team Splice. In my opinion, they should have. The Splice isn't that great. Like, honestly, to all the European teams that came out, you guys are great to making it all into top 16 out of like 20 in their pool set. But I mean, in the entire pool set, so I guess congrats to all the EU teams. But like honestly, I didn't think much of the EU teams coming into this event. I knew that they were kind of gonna get smacked, and truth be told, they did. Optic even 3-0'd them pretty heavily. Like they could contest with like half the time they did contest with them, but it wasn't that bad.
This was a poor effort. Mission success is
And I
critical.
mean, I don't know. Slice just got handled. Like they got handled pretty badly. But then they went on to face Panda Gaming. If you guys haven't heard about Panda Gaming, they're actually pretty up and coming organizations for like sponsorship gaming, and like they recruit some pretty good talent. And this event showed it proved to be no different. By the way, I still don't get why it kicks people out. This game is like it just doesn't make sense.
This new
But
mission offers
they
new
went on to
opportunities to
face
destroy the enemy.
Team Panda Gaming, and Panda actually came very close to beating them. I think it went map five. I think Optic ended up winning that like 6-3 search and destroy. It was actually pretty close games in general. Panda definitely showed that they could slay with the best. As you guys can see over here, we have this guy, Panda, Mini Panda, but I mean Panda Gaming today. But yeah, they showed that they could contest.
The
Um,
UNSA has deployed
and then
targets for us.
after going forward
Targets
in their pool,
acquired.
they actually got ranked against the second best team in their in Pool D, which was NBS and E United. E United was the team that ended up winning this whole event. They had barely beaten NBS.
Search and destroy.
So it was
Defend the
Optic
objective.
against Team NBS, and everybody honestly expected Optic to blow them away pretty quickly. Like I know they were the reigning COD champs and everything, but I mean like Optic had really been looking on another level. Like Optic and United had really been looking like they were the teams to beat. And Envious actually ended up through wanting the Optic. So Optic got sent to losers round one, and they actually did the same thing during COD Champs, where Optic got sent to losers round one by Team Envious. And like for all my Optic fans at home, I feel your pain. Like I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that we got sent to losers round one because I'm pretty sure had they not been sent to losers round one, they would have easily won this tournament. And I'll get to that later. But you basically get United United taking down St. Envious. Envious takes down Optic in the first round of winners. Then they go on to losers. And today in the morning, Optic did end up playing Team Elevates, which for anybody that doesn't know, they're actually another European squad that that came over, and they ended up God, fuck this kid, dude. But oh, okay. Thank you, teammate. But after going 3-1 against them, they actually ended up okay. So Optic lost their first map of Hardpoint, and for some reason, like no reason in particular, they had
Bleeding.
been losing Hardpoints like freaking crazy. They lost two to Team Envious, and then they ended up losing one to Elevate. So Optic wasn't off to a great start in their Hardpoint game between this
Bleeding.
weekend. And there was no real particular reason, considering that they got arguably the
Bleeding.
best like slaying potential
Bleeding.
out of every team in the game. Like there should be no reason for them to get outslayed like that. But for some reason they're just getting outplayed in hardpoint. And they
I
ended up
want to
moving up
color.
to face Panda Gaming again. And this time, last time it went to map 563. This time it came down to map 555. Freaking Panda Gaming choked. Like, to say the least, Panda Gaming choked their lead. There's no reason whatsoever um, for, um, for Optic to have won that series, but, your boy Karma, he came in clutch when everybody needed him to come in, clutch. So, congrats to him. They played one heck of a series. Panda Gaming definitely a team that came from the open bracket that is definitely worth looking out for any veteran team. So yeah, definitely great props to them. Afterwards, they ended up going to face FaceClan, and that was actually a
Yeah.
matchup that Optic had barely came off that map 5 round 5 victory, round 11 victory.
Bleeding.
So they were super hyped, and they showed it against FaZe. They straight up pounded FaZe in the hard point, pounded them in the search and destroy, and no, Face came back to win that search and destroy, but Optic was pounding them. Then Optic took the next uplink pretty good, and if I'm not mistaken, Optic went on to win Hardpoint map 4. So for some odd reason, they actually ended up taking hardpoints off the teams they weren't supposed to take hardpoints off of. So like they were not supposed to win hardpoints against FaZe, so that's actually pretty cool. But the only thing that sucks is that we know that FaZe could actually clutch up and search and destroy against Optic, which kind of sucks. So Optic ends up pulling away with the victory 3-1. It was pretty good. And then they go on to face who do they go? Luminosity Gaming. Luminosity Gaming actually beats them in I think one of the hard points. Yeah,
Three
Optic
what?
wins the first loses the first hard point. They win the second hard point, and then
Spoiler
after
3.
mm,
Just don't know.
then after losing that second
Yes.
hard point to Optic,
Look,
Optic
man.
ends up
Look.
winning the search and destroy. Actually, ends up clutching search and destroy in their final
I
round.
care about the likes or how many subscribers.
Okay, I'm gonna mute Aldrin. I just no. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had to mute my buddy. I couldn't concentrate whatsoever. Um, so as I was saying, Optic then went on to face Luminosity Gaming, barely winning a map 5. And really that was the story of Optic Gaming leading up to, losers semifinals. And after, that was their 5th set in a row. Optic at that point, the fact that they were even contesting was like really miraculous because like competing at a very like high level does take skill. So the fact that they could contest for that long was that was actually pretty impressive. And they ended up beating Minnesota Game 5, and then they go on to face Envious, the team that they had lost to. And unlike last time, for some reason, Optic came up with like a lot of fire and they smacked them. And it was a 3-0 clean sweep. Felt bad for Envious, like they really couldn't contest with Optic in that throughout the entire game. So it was definitely a good run for Optic all the way up into losers finals, and then they actually end up going to face who do they face? They end up facing E United in the finals, and this match Optic had been waiting for. Like they were mad at the fact that E United beat them twice in the in tournament run in the 2K series, and like they knew they could beat E United pretty handily if they actually tried. And that showed to be the case. In the first set of grand finals, they smacked, like straight up smacked the ever-living crap out of E United. It was a 3-0 victory, pretty clean. And at that point, you got to be thinking, well, shit, they just smacked them in hardpoint, search and destroy, and uplink. There's no way that E United could win. Um, not the case. Second set of grand finals, kind of a different story. Damn, I'm stuck in a 2v2. Hold on, I'm gonna try to clutch this. Yeah, can you lower your thing just a little bit, Jason? Alright. No, but, it's not good now. But as I was saying, E United just came up with a big fire in set two. They ended up taking the hard point. Something that, like, that was one of Optic's best hard points in my opinion. They actually beat FaZe on that one. And United actually ended up beating Optic in that one. It was like a 70-point margin. Optic ends up making a huge comeback. They were down like 5-2 in Search and Destroy, and they ended up making a huge comeback. So that was actually pretty good. And then they go on to face Uplink, and they actually give them pounding. They give oh shoot! I might die! I might die! Urgh. Uh, hold on. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Straight fire. Ah, damn it. I'm an idiot. I thought he would keep on challenging me. Uh, but, United, ends up taking the next hardpoint again. I have no idea what the fuck was going on with Optic. They couldn't win hardpoints off the easier teams. In my opinion, United was an easy team to beat in hardpoint. Like, I just have no idea where the fire of Optic didn't come from on that. And they went on to face them in Search and Destroy again for Game 5 to win the tournament, and actually ended up losing that tournament. But tell my Optic fanboys out there, I was in the hype. I actually thought they could have made that comeback. Oh my god, my teammate's a god. But I actually thought they could have made the comeback. They were playing very strong, and I wouldn't actually after this event. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a total change in the like rankings of teams because like I don't believe United is definitely the best team. I have a feeling had they gone up against like Optic Gaming in winners finals, like had Optic not lost, and it would have been United against Optic. I don't think United would have won that series. I think it would have been too hard of a series for them to win. That's just my personal opinion. Like, they got smacked. At the same time, that was definitely a great historic run by Optic Gaming. So if you guys don't follow them, just look them up on Twitter. Just go to the Optic Nation Twitter. They'll be sharing, like, what events they'll be competing at. And, like, the players, they also have their individual Twitters, so you could check them out as well. And I don't know, I just wanted to share a quick story about what I was seeing all day today. Because I mean, honestly, as an optic fan, you couldn't be more proud of them today. They literally did what most people thought would be impossible, which is like make the comeback all the way onto grand finals, take grand finals, like at least one set off grand finals, and like almost clutch up the second grand finals. Like That was truly an amazing performance. So yeah, kudos to Optic Gaming. Congrats to United, and definitely look forward to the next like LAN event. So the next one is MLG Dallas. Um, I'm actually thinking of going to that one. So yeah, I'll let you guys know if I end up going to that one. Actually, I'm very interested in going to that one. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. Follow me on Twitter. I'm also at Gamers for Life on Twitter. So if you guys want, I'm gonna try to link that in the next like montage video. So yeah, follow me there. I'll be telling you
Mid-majors.
guys when I'll
Now
be
Scotland's
uploading.
DF forces will
Usually
weigh
like
in.
I have an update before I upload. So yeah, aside from that, I hope that you guys had a great day, and I'll catch you guys over on my next video. Peace out, guys.